Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's Christmas week. I'm going to have a look into what to expect this week, Christmas week. Okay, it's the week of Christmas. I'm just choosing my cards. Well, I've chosen my cards. I'm just organising myself. And we should have a look into this week's energy. Okay. I have the Everyday Tarot. Let's start off with them. We have the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, and I have the Heal Yourself cards out. Let's have a look at the Everyday Tarot. We'll have a look at today's energy. Today's energy? Right, okay, we'll look at today's energy first then. Let's have a look at... I feel we need to take it just day by day. Okay. This Christmas week, I feel... just take it one day at a time. Yeah, I think that sounds best. Well, let's have an idea. Should we have an idea? An idea. This is a good card. Like to come up with what I just said about having an idea. Because the Four of Cups, normally he's looking at the Three Cups and he's not looking at the cup that's being offered by the divine. I'm not actually sure if this cup's being offered by the divine. It looks like a helping hand. I feel this masculine, he's been stubborn in the past with allowing himself to be helped. His third eye's opened, which means he's a lot wiser now. He can see things differently. Okay, so throughout the week, your perception may change. Okay. Oh, I felt it's a continuous change of perception. You're going, it's not a rude awakening. It's like a wide awakening, wide awake. Okay, he's by the tree there. The third eye was taken really to this symbol here between his legs. It took me to the third eye. He's now looking at this cup, but this cup looks more of a well, we could say a human hand. So he's not looking as stubborn as what he has done in other illustrations. In the past, he may have been quite stubborn, closed-minded towards certain topics. That's not the case. This masculine is curious and he is willing to take a look at it all. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. Divine Feminine. So I feel this is what's going on with the Divine Masculine, because I felt the energy shift completely. I thought, well, what are we on to the next day? No, this is really segregating the masculine from the feminine. So the masculine here is thinking about accepting some help. Okay, he needs to unfold his arms. He's got his arms crossed because he's cold. He's hiding his thumbs. So it's like he's not quite giving it the thumbs up just yet. But he will. He will. He's just being a bit stubborn here. A little bit, not a lot. It's more about actually admitting that you need help, admitting that you wasn't right. And this is about rectifying. Rectifying the wrongs from the rights from the wrongs. Jeez, that's the masculine energy. On the other side here, we have the Divine Feminine. I felt straight away you are connected with nature and birds. Okay, you look in a very comfortable energy here. Your hand being open like that, well, seeing as it's golden, you have the Midas touch. Every little thing she does is magic. Okay. Every little thing just turns me on. You're not focusing on the Divine Masculine here. You're focusing on... it feels like you actually taking on the Divine Mother role. I feel a real nice, nurturing, motherly energy. Nine of Pentacles, Divine Feminine. Upgrading. You're upgrading to the Queen of Pentacles, but it's the Empress energy. You are the Divine Mother. Okay. We're still shuffling here. One more card. The Hermit. This is all about the masculine here. We can't see whose hand this is. But I feel that this is a masculine taking a closer inspection, a closer look at you. Okay, and your priorities, your principles. It feels like you're the head teacher. Because we have the Hermit here and he has the star in the lantern. And you are the star, Divine Feminine. So, this week, the Divine Masculine is not that you're aware of this Divine Feminine because you're loving all that is. Okay, your Divine Masculine is actually having a look at all areas. Okay, all areas of his life. Why? Because all areas of your life are being magnetized by this Midas touch. Magic. It's magic. Okay, I'm a bit fidgety. I got this fidgety energy come over me and my heart is like palpitating. Calm down. Let's have a look at the mermaids and dolphins. The magical mermaids and dolphins. I feel the energy, if you've, like when I said upgraded Divine Feminine into the Empress energy, I feel like you're settled in that now. So the signs, the synchronizations, okay, the magic is just about finding the mundane in the magic. The magic is your state of being now. Okay, so you're not mesmerized as much by it. This is your day-to-day life. This is how you live day to day, taking each day, each moment as it comes and appreciating it all. Oh, I lost my flow. I don't know where I was going with that then. Oh, okay. So you kind of settled into this energy, so you're not surprised. It's kind of expected that you will receive the signs, be directed. It's expected to be you expect it to be directed. That's, I felt, talking about your Divine Masculine, you expect that he will be directed by the divine because you have. And this is him opening up to the magic now. Okay, so if you remember when you were constantly going through aha moments, okay, just wanting to talk to someone, so many signs, so many synchronizations, wanting to talk esoteric, with someone who could share your understanding. That's where the Divine Masculine is. Let's have a look at the magical mermaids and dolphins. We'll pull a card for the masculines. Music for manifesting. Again, lots of signs coming through music. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. My goodness, I've been humming all day long. The thing is, I've got others to hum as well because they could hear me humming. We're just humming. Okay. I don't feel drawn to read. I thought I was going to read from the book, but no, we're gonna carry on. So, music for manifesting. And we have healing heart. You're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. There you are, Divine Feminine. You have this very healing aura about you. Light. You're lit up. You're glowing. People are mesmerised by you, including your Divine Masculine, but you're not just focusing your energy on him. It feels actually that you're focusing your energy away from him now. You're facing away from him and you're just in touch with it all. Okay. Whew. Heal Yourself card. Divine Masculine, let's get you a Heal Yourself card. So what to expect, Divine Masculine, this week. Expect to have a life review. Expect to receive signs, synchronizations that come pouring in. Expect a wide awakening. A wide awakening. Hole in the soul, card number 36. Interesting. I can hear drumming. It sounds like there's a marching band outside. I don't believe there is. I could hear drumming. Divine Masculine, your childhood wounds are creating a hole in your soul. One way your childhood wounds disrupt an ordinary life is through low-grade depression experienced as a perpetual empty feeling. If as a child you tried to make everything all right by picking up the pieces of your family dramas, then you adopted a false self. When you lose your authentic self, you disconnect from your true feelings, needs and desires. Instead, you wear a mask to make others feel more comfortable. Being detached leads to profound loneliness and isolation, as you are always mourning your true self. This card encourages you to discover your true self through learning about your childhood and mourning the abandonment and neglect you felt. Okay, let's look at some action steps. Find a safe place. Use colour pencils to draw several masks. Each mask needs to represent an aspect of your false self, such as a good girl, boy, saviour, slave, rebel, victim, overachiever, etc. Take time to write or draw the qualities you feel each false self contains. Turn on some powerful music for manifesting. Put on a mask and move in a way you feel the mask requires you to express yourself and feel the feelings you may have suppressed. Once you have completed the dance, take off the physical mask and burn it. Then imagine energetically taking off the false masks you wear in front of various people. Give yourself permission to be your real self. Imagine a person in front of you who you feel doesn't accept you. Say, I am going to betray you now and recover my true self. Now imagine this person saying to you, I understand you, and encourage you to become the person you were meant to be. Wow, it's powerful. You are being encouraged, Divine Masculine, to be the person that you're here, to be who you're meant to be. Divine Feminine, let's get you a card. Victim consciousness, card number 12. I felt more you're helping people who wear the victim t-shirts. They're drawn to you and you're helping them to be able to take that t-shirt off and replace it with not even a survivor t-shirt, a warrior. Stop blaming others and take responsibility for what you are creating. And I feel that that's what you've done. I feel the energy here, you've turned your... I'm not going to say you turned your back to the Divine Masculine. I feel you're just not facing in that direction, looking in that direction anymore. You're more aligned with... and I don't mean this disrespectfully towards the Divine Masculine, but you're more aligned to people who are accepting of your help. And the Divine Masculine's only just coming around to this. To being able to accept help. There are people out there that do truly need to cross paths with a light worker, with a Divine Feminine, an Empress. It's easy to think that life is unfair and point a finger at others. If you hear yourself saying life is unfair, bad things always happen to me, I'm not good enough, nobody cares about me, why me, I can't do what I want to do, etc. If you find yourself saying those things, Divine Feminine, then you've gone straight back into the 3D illusion of things. So Make sure that you're not saying those things. That is a lost soul talk. That's the kind of things that you will hear a lot when you're out there doing your light work. Okay, actually all day with nearly every person. They'll have something to grumble about. And that's your opportunity then to transmute that into hope, optimism. Okay. And you might pick up, this might help you with your light work, to pick up on these phrases. Okay. Please don't join their club. Don't agree with them. Just because you don't know what to say. You will know what to say. And allow it to flow. It's time to work. So it's easy to think that life is unfair and point a finger at others. If you hear yourself saying life is unfair, bad things always happen to me, I'm not good enough, nobody cares about me, why me, I can't do what I want to do, etc., then you are losing your power, nourishing your victim aspect, and ascertaining your place in the victim club. Your inner victim can stop you from moving forward by creating dramas, making you judge others, telling you that you don't deserve better, and keeping you stuck in a financial rut. You need to build your inner confidence, self-worth and courage. Get out of your comfort zone and work on expanding and growing in all areas of your life. The light side of the victim archetype is the victorious part, which can help you to hold your power without getting angry and attacking others. It can also assist you to create healthy boundaries and act from a place of honesty, integrity, compassion, and love. Honesty, integrity, compassion, and love at all times, guys. Victim. Victim. It says visualize. I just felt like saying victim out loud. Did you hear some voices go past? I imagined that it was outside, but they may not have been. All of a sudden, it just kind of, I could just hear all these voices. I know that you guys picked it up as well. Action. Visualize your inner victim. Ask to be aware when you are acting like a victim. Then ask your inner victim to show you how you could behave in a more empowered way. How do you need to think, feel, and act to be empowered? How do you need to think, feel, and act to be empowered? You need to act like the Divine Feminine. It's a big test for the Divine Feminines, okay? Belly's rumbling. A big test to see how you're going to respond. And also, you will have to be aware that you will need to clean through your energy, okay? There's a lot of negativity, dark energy, frightened. It's just fear out there. And if you're not aware, it could become detrimental to your health, draining, okay? So make sure that you're definitely clearing yourself, okay? Clearing your energy. And you just have to be conscious about doing that, and it's done. On a daily basis, I like this, ask yourself, am I acting from an empowered, victorious perspective or a victim perspective? Go out there, Divine Feminines, and shine this Christmas time. Shine this Christmas time. People will really benefit from your energy. Okay, so don't hide away. I feel we're going to leave with a roomy message. And that's it, really. Let's see what Rumi wants to say. I'm hoping it's going to cover both. Both sides of the story, but let's have a look. There's the card. Beyond the threshold of fear. That's both sides of the story, isn't there? Okay. 25. So close to the bullseye. Enter the lion's jungle. Don't think about getting hurt. Fearful thoughts are phantoms of the mind. No one is harmed in this jungle. Everything is compassion and love. It is your fear holding you back, like a bar behind the door. Rumi. How I celebrate for you. After so long away from home, you are finally returning. Beyond the threshold of fear, you dispense with your doubts, hesitations, cautions, and tentativeness. They are old friends with whom you no longer have anything in common. Goodbye, old friends, I wish you well, you say, whilst turning your face to the burgeoning light. This is interesting. If I hold up all three of them. Goodbye, old friends, I wish you well, you say, whilst turning your face to the burgeoning light of a new and yet ancient world. You are visiting as though for the first time, and yet somehow also remember, come on in, darling, also remember deep in your sacred heart. Finally, we can sit together in the charming courtyard at home. We shall tell our tales of adventure and laugh, and we'll dance and sing. Eventually, day shall pass into night, and we'll gaze beneath our feet, our mouths gaping open in awe, and minds utterly blank, rendered dumb and in sweet submission to beauty as we watch the world spinning on her axis. After so long, you are changing your relationship to fear. No more shall it hold you in its thrall. You are becoming able to observe it, to witness it, and even to have compassion rather than resistance. This card here. Instead of unconsciously sabotaging your growth and choosing to slumber in darkness, you awaken and delight in the light and sound of your divine being. I feel that's you, divine feminine. Divine feminine. Push and pull, one step forward and half a step back. So it has been for so long, and you have endured. Yes, you are I've got to try and get my words out. I've been talking a lot. Yes, you are winning the race, brave one, and fear is left to fizzle out. It was always a far less beautiful firework than your passionate conviction for love anyway. Better to let that dazzling firework come to light instead. Much more satisfying. Oh, what a spiritual marathon you have been running. Now the end is in sight. You are drinking the sacred waters to replenish you from your journey. The cups are pushed into your hands by encouraging angels. He's biting my thumb now. Oh. The cups are being pushed into your hands by encouraging angels as you approach that blessed sash marking the finish line. Your body and soul are on this journey together, and now they are ready for victory, and yes, to rest and recover from the effort. Rest now before a new adventure begins from a completely different state of being. This oracle comes with spiritual guidance for you. You have broken through a barrier, a self-imposed barrier of fear, whether it seemed to originate from within your consciousness or from an external set of circumstances that held you back from taking the steps you are now taking or just about to take. These steps may feel strange, new, uncertain, and exciting. Your mind might not have received the memo that fear-based existence is no longer in operation for you. It may need a loving, tender, reassuring, and firm update that the relationship you have with fear is now rather different. You are the witness, not the victim. Your consciousness is strong enough to hold it in compassion. You don't collapse under its weight. In fact, it is becoming less and less substantial for you. When it is there, it seems less convincing than what it once appeared to be, compelling still at times perhaps, but not anywhere near as powerful as it once was. That power has been claimed by your heart instead. So give your mind the memo. Get used to the new way and take steps. Test your legs. You'll find them powerful and ready. I've got such goosebumps. Test your legs. You'll find them powerful and ready. Get set to fly. Test your wings. Trust is one. Daring is the other. You'll find them enthusiastic for flight and ready to learn to ride the currents, purpose-built for soaring to great heights. Trust in your vision. Without the murky filter of fear, it is sharp and clear. You can see what is meant for you, what is true for you, what is beckoning you forward now. He's turned my page over. Seriously, Jasper? We'll read it in a second. Take the running leap. There is no darkness and light for you anymore. Just life, living free and clear. I'm going to read it, darling. I'll be running and flying beside you. We'll soar and dive and rise together. Let's play. Well, let's go over to the page that Jasper's chosen. This one here, darling. The Angel Razvar. Okay, let me read it. Tell me the truth, I asked love. What are you? I am the everlasting life, love said. I am the reoccurring joy of living, Rumi. The master speaks of a den of riches where many precious jewels can be found. In abundance they lie, patient and yet ready to be claimed. This was such a good choice. I know this message. It's a good one. It's about service, isn't it? Clever boy. Go scoop them up, urges the master. The devoted ones look but cannot see. Where are these precious jewels, they cry, for we cannot find them anywhere. The master gazes lovingly at the devoted ones and responds kindly, in service, my beloveds. You shall find the jewels through service. Okay, he's gone. What do you mean no? Wow. For what is the soul but the finest and most precious of heavenly jewels? And this is what the Divine Masculine is adjusting to. Okay. This way of being. For what is the soul but the finest and most precious of heavenly jewels? What is service but the swooping? What is service? I felt like there was a note coming through the door. That's what it felt like. Underneath the door being pushed. There isn't, but what is service but the scooping up of the soul that it does not lie lost, nor unclaimed, but instead honoured for its precious worth and beauty, tended to until it becomes vibrant as a flawless ruby, radiant with the joy of living. Divine contribution is offered to those who wish to contribute to the world. The Great Beloved sees what is in your heart, what it is you wish to offer, and is saying yes. So, you are being empowered to serve, to assist, to offer a genuine spiritual contribution to this planet, to become a sacred hand at work for the will of heaven. Such is the capacity bestowed upon the soul that is wise and filled with love, and therefore desiring to serve. So then, do not doubt yourself, beloved. You have been blessed with this by the Master to find the precious jewel of your own soul and claim it. Cast aside your doubts then. Yet perhaps this is not easy for you to do. Perhaps you look at the world even in your chosen field of endeavour, and already you hear so many voices speaking. Don't be just today. You may wonder if your own contribution would simply add noise to a cacophony. You may wonder if you can really help, if you have anything genuine to add, or if there is just too much noise anyway. You may hesitate and become fearful. Do not despair, my beloved. It is part of your divine destiny to add something of great value to the world, something that has its place, even amongst all that activity, something needed absolutely in the hearts of all. That precious gift is the true silence. The true silence is peace. Excuse me. Okay. That precious gift is the true silence. The true silence is peace. We're agitated again. Irritated? Agitated? I don't know. The leg's going. It is the living experience of the eternal love of the divine that asks nothing but to be received and gives of itself unconditionally. That silence is present underneath even the most raucous noise, if one knows how to access it. The true silence can only be felt through the beautiful feeling heart. When you know how to feel for it, to surrender into it, you can transmit silence in many ways. Through the peace you cultivate in your heart, in your own daily living, through your presence, through your art, even through your voice, written, sung, or spoken. Yes, even through sound, if that is your path of service. Silence can emanate through your voice, and divine silence can be felt in the heart of others. The true and great silence, as you may now realise, my dear angel, is not the absence of sound. It is the experience of the divine presence of love. So shall you trust in the wisdom of the Master, who bids you to serve according to the graces you have been given? Will you choose to put aside your doubts and instead believe in yourself and the power of divine love that will reach out to the world through your willing soul? Ah, yes, I knew your brave heart would accept this empowerment. I knew you wanted to serve more than you wanted to fear. Whatever is in your heart is the method by which the great jewels shall be collected. The Master teaches us that we are built to serve according to a higher perfection. So if to dance is in your heart, then dance. Be open and free. Do not hide. Dance. If prayer is in your heart, then pray. If you can feed the poor with food, if you can give the despairing kindness, the lost your words, and those who have turned away from the great Master a healing touch, then do so. Do so without doubt, without having to be the best or the greatest or any other notion your mind conjures. Just be willing. Willingness, not perfection, is required from you. So then there is room for freedom to awaken in you. Willingness opens you to divine assistance, and through that empowerment, an even greater joy of being will grow within your sacred heart. Your service can flow from simply being yourself in the world, completely and utterly. Your radiance can become one of the sacred candles of the Holy Master. There are many candles that hold the Master's light, and yet each one of them is precious beyond compare. Be such a light. Scoop up the jewels through your service, and do not render yourself incapable through nightmares of false imaginings and smallness of mind. Yes, your heart is too big for your mind, and it will break it open, but that is okay. Do you think you only serve love and are also not served by love. The helpers are always helped. This is love's way. Do you feel as though you are a foreigner in this land? I want to know what love is. Want you to show me. Angel Rasbar shall show you the way then, for she knows you from a long, long time ago, though you might have temporarily forgotten the acquaintance. She is a great hostess and guide in this terrain of divine love, and she remembers you. You who are great of heart and capable of contribution. You who are now signing up for service in the great work of love. Yes, there is work for you to do. Your purpose is bestowed. Serve, assist. Do not hold back for any reason. Not one reason you could imagine is worthy of you. So then aliveness. So then service. So then joy. Help and be helped. That is the way for you now. This oracle comes to you with guidance. You are being guided deeper into your life purpose and divine destiny. Like a maturing adult who is ready to take on the mantle of a greater responsibility, your soul is stepping up. You are going through a process of assuming more spiritual responsibility for the honest and empowered expression of your own essence. And through that, your healing presence in the world is increasing. You are stepping up and forward onto your path. This is appropriate now. It will make you more visible, but that is as it should be. It is not about being worth more than another. It is about the utterly sensible use of a light, that it not be dampened down by a shade, but instead be placed where it can cast its fullness, so that others, still in darkness, may find their way more easily. This is efficient, intelligent, and sensible. Your success and growth is drenched in compassion and brings joy to the heart of the Master as another and another find their way benefiting from the light of your being. So shine true, be humble, but not dismissive of your gifts. Allow others to find their way more easily, because you choose to honour the power of the great silence that emanates through you evermore as you trust and surrender. This oracle brings special messages of reassurance that you are making progress and are indeed on the right path. Although it may not unfold exactly as you anticipate, it will indeed unfold. You are making a positive impact in the world, more than you consciously realise, and you are asked therefore to continue. Do not give up, do not turn back, just continue. Take your steps, your journey, and know that the great Master is aware of you and is sending the holy ones, including that wise, ancient mother, Angel Rasbar, to bring you the blessings, to bring you the blessing of the true silence now. Let it clear and soothe your mind and heart and help you remember the peace that dwells within you. All is well. What a beautiful reading, guys. I think we're just going to leave it there. Fantastic. Shine bright, shine true. It's time to be of service, guys. Okay. I will catch up with you all soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.